You know, there is a lot of humor in All You Need Is Kill, and really my inspiration for the humor is life. You know, I believe that in the darkest situations are the best opportunities for humor, and you know, an alien invasion where they've taken over all of Europe and they're poised to break out and claim the rest of the world is a pretty dark situation. Perfect opportunity to bring a little humor to the party. And I really had, amazing collaborators. I mean, one of the reasons I sought Emily Blunt out is I knew that she had the comedic chops, and I knew Tom Cruise had the comedic chops. I'd seen moments of his humor, but the thing that really surprised me making All You Need Is Kill is really what a brilliant comedian he is. I mean, I don't know how he became an action hero. He should have been, he should have been the comedic hero. You know, the latter half of All You Need Is Kill is quite different from the book, which anyone who maybe compared Bourne Identity, the movie, to the book might sort of already be prepared for a filmmaker who sort of takes his inspiration from a book and then tries to reinvent it as a movie. So I really wanted, the thing that was most important to me I cared most about sort of the humanity of it was, could Tom Cruise's character get to the end of the day with Rita still alive? And that I took from the book, and was for me that's what the book is about. The actual plot and the plot machinations, I maneuvered them around so that I could best service that core idea that was in the book. I was looking for the finale of All You Need Is Kill. I really was looking for an iconic setting. I also, it's kind of funny, but the way we ended up there was, we were starting in England and heading into Paris. So, what's the most obvious thing to end the movie is the Eiffel Tower. And the studio was like, yeah, obviously the finale is going to be on the top of the Eiffel Tower. And I was like, no, it's not. That's too cliche. And they're like, no, it's got to be the top of the Eiffel Tower. And I was like, okay, fine, but I'm knocking the Eiffel Tower over, and it's going to block the Seine. So now the top of the Eiffel Tower is in the middle of Rue de Rivoli. If we still want to do it on the top of the Eiffel Tower, you can, but it's in the middle of the street. And they're like, actually, no, we don't want the top of the Eiffel Tower anymore. And then suddenly we ended up with a flooded Paris. I left the Eiffel Tower on its side. And then I started thinking about what would be fun with a flooded Paris is something that's underground. And, the Louvre has that great visitor center that is underground. And so that's sort of the convoluted way that we ended up in such an iconic spot to have the finale. I like movies where there's a bigger world, and it didn't just start the moment the movie started. It doesn't just end when the movie ends. That these characters are more complex, they're more full. And yeah, I wanted to put enough there for Rita. First of all, I was interested in a strong, powerful, modern heroine, right? So many times in movies, our heroines are like these chaste virgins, right? Who are like, didn't love anybody else before. It's like, no, she's a real woman. She had other loves before Tom. She might even have some after him if it doesn't work out. And so I wanted to just put enough sort of information there that if you want to go through and figure it out, there's enough information for you to figure out her whole backstory. I also wanted her to be a cautionary tale for Tom that because what's at stake is can he not only get to the end of the day and possibly win the battle, but can he win the battle with Rita still alive? And so I wanted to put him with somebody who got to the end of the day with the person that she loved not alive. No, I think there's a great future for Tom and Emily at the end of the movie. I mean, I think that it is, they're my favorite kind of love story where their philosophies are different, and where she's so strong. I mean, that's why casting Emily was so important to this movie because, right, remember, she's sharing the screen with the biggest movie star in the world. We're giving him a superpower, and somehow I want her to be stronger than him, which she successfully does. And those are my favorite love stories where the woman is stronger than the man.